Hello, boys and girls. Please join me for Bicycle Book by Gail Gibbons. This book has a lot of information in it. It's a really great book. A bicycle is a two-wheeled vehicle that gets its power when the rider pushes the pedals around in a circle. The word bicycle means two wheels. Bi means two, and cycle means wheel or circle. The first idea for a bicycle was similar to this and is believed to have been drawn by the Italian artist and inventor Leonardo da Vinci about 500 years ago. His sketch looked a bit like the bicycles we see today. The first bicycle was built in France about 1800. It didn't have pedals. The rider powered the hobby horse by using his feet to push along the ground in a running motion. About 1840, the first bicycle with pedals was built. The pedals moved the rear wheel by using cranks. Next, a bicycle was invented that used pedals to power the bike by turning the front wheel. About 1870, the high wheeler, also called the penny farthing, was built. It had a big front wheel and it made it go faster. Then about 1880, the first bicycle that looks like the modern bike was built. It was called the safety bike. The wheels on the bike were about the same size. Pedals moved the rear wheel by means of sprocket wheels and a chain. Today's bicycles are the result of many design changes. They are more sturdy, safer, and weigh less. I like this picture because it tells us all the parts of a bike. To give a bicycle its power, the rider pushes the pedals around and around. These pedals are attached to cranks that turn a sprocket wheel. The sprocket wheel is connected by the chain to a similar sprocket wheel at the axle of the bike's rear wheel. As the larger sprocket wheel turns, the rear sprocket wheel turns more quickly because it's smaller. All bicycles have at least two sprocket wheels, one at the pedals and one at the rear axle. When there are more than two sprocket wheels, there is a gear system. This makes pedaling easier at times. Some bikes have an internal gear system at the rear wheel axle. The gears are shifted by moving the gear shift or twisting the handlebars. Turning the handlebars makes the front wheel turn. To stop, either foot brakes or hand brakes are used. The foot brake stops a bike when one of the pedals is pushing backward. Each hand brake is connected to brake pads by a cable. When the hand lever is squeezed, the brake pads pressed against the rim of the wheel. There are 5 basic kinds of bikes. First, the simple bike that has one speed and foot brake pedals. A touring bike is lightweight and usually has 10 or more speeds. It is used for long bike trips and for fun and pleasure. Touring bikes have thinner tires too. A racing bike is lighter than a touring bike and may have many different speeds. It has very thin tires. A mountain bike has a strong frame and wide tires. It is designed for trail riding or rough areas. A dirt bike is also called a BMX bike. Has a small frame and small wheels. It has long handlebars and a high seat, and most only have one speed. They are for racing on dirt tracks and having fun. Bicycles are used in different ways. Many are used for work. Many are used to get to work. Often bicycles are used for fun and sports too. Bike races are exciting. These bicycles are designed to go very fast. There are road races and track races. Bicycle care checklist. This might be a good checklist for you to do or for you to use before you have your bike day tomorrow. It is important to take care of a bicycle so it is safe to ride. It is good to have someone at a bicycle shop check a bike once a year. They may check for the tire pressure, making sure it has the right amount of air pressure. The chain should be clean and oiled. Make sure the brakes are working. That's very important to be able to stop. Check the nuts for tightness on the wheels. Check the wheels. They shouldn't wobble. And check the tires for cuts and wears. So right now you might not be able to take it to a bike shop, but definitely you and your mom and dad can check over your bike before you start your bike day tomorrow. Here are some safety rules. Another thing to consider for bike day tomorrow. Number 1, wear a bicycle helmet. Just like I showed you in our morning circle today, it's very important to wear it properly. Number 2, obey all signs. This week you guys talked a little bit about traffic signs and got to color some of them. Tomorrow I will go over some more traffic signs before our bike day. Number 3, keep to the right, ride in the direction the traffic is going, not against it. Number 4, obey all local laws for bikers. Number 5, watch out for potholes and other problems. Number 6, don't overload your bike. Number 7, watch out for people opening car doors. Number 8, look both ways at crossroads. Number 9, use hand signals. This is right turn. Your hand straight out. This is left turn. And hand down is stop or slow. And number 10, it's safest to ride during daylight hours. If you are caught out after dark, your bike should have lights and reflectors. Always tell someone where you are going. All bikers should follow safety rules. Bicycling is fun, but it's important to be a safe rider. Bicycle designs are always changing. New ideas for safer, more comfortable, and faster bikes are being tried out all the time. Biking is fun. You can go almost anywhere under your own power. And the wheels go round and round. One early bicycle was called the Bone Shaker. It was very uncomfortable to ride. The first bicycle race champion was James Moore in 1868. He won a race in Paris, France. The Tour de France is a very famous bike race. It lasts for 23 days and covers about 2,200 miles all over France. Many stunts have been done on bicycles. One rider bicycled down 1,710 steps of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. One of the largest bicycle races is the Paris Cape Town Rally. The 3-week race goes through the Sahara Desert. In the United States, where we live, more than 85 million people ride bicycles. In China, more than 300 million bicycles are used. Cars are too expensive. Other kinds of bikes. A unicycle has one wheel. A tandem bicycle, a bicycle built for 2 or more, has extra seats and pedals and handlebars. A tricycle has 3 wheels. An exercise bicycle doesn't go anywhere. It's designed for exercise indoors. I hope you learned a little bit more about bicycles, and I will hopefully see you all tomorrow.